For this TV personality, more is more. Would you even recognize Kimberly Guilfoyle without the hair, the lips, and the lashes? Keep your eyes peeled. You won't believe what she looks like with a fresh face. If there's one thing we know for sure about Kimberly Guilfoyle, it's that she loves her glam. She loves it so much, in fact, that we may as well call her Kimberly Glamfoyle. And that's because she's proven she's certainly not afraid to rock eye-catching makeup and jaw-dropping fashion at every chance she gets. The political figure who got engaged to Donald Trump Jr. in 2020 is rarely seen without a full face of makeup, including her signature kohl-lined eyes and glossy nude lips.
It's really something that's near and dear to my heart.
It turns out that Guilfoyle is such a fan of a full face of makeup that she taps a glam squad for off-the-clock looks. A source alleged to the Daily Beast in 2018 that she supposedly asked the hair and makeup team at her former Fox News gig to do her glam for events outside of the network. Still, considering that we're so used to seeing her all dolled up, we can't help but wonder what Guilfoyle really looks like with a fresh face. Luckily, though, we don't have to wonder. Though the former advisor to Donald Trump clearly isn't a fan of going out in public without makeup, we have seen her a few times without the smoky eye and full coverage foundation. Her makeup-free snaps show she's a natural-born beauty, with the kind of cheek contour many people would die for. Even better, we have the pics to prove it. Back in 2017, we got a surprisingly rare sighting of Guilfoyle without makeup. Even more shocking, she actually shared the photo herself. The makeup-free snap was posted to Guilfoyle's Facebook page and showed her sitting with her son, Ronan, at the airport. Guilfoyle wrote in the caption, "En route to MC the 5th Annual Purple and Gold Gala at the Army-Navy Country Club in Virginia. God bless our veterans." Totally casual and without rocking her usual vampy style, Guilfoyle wore her hair down and dressed in all black for her travel day, seemingly without so much as a swipe of lip gloss. But hopping on a jet barefaced doesn't seem to have become a habit for Guilfoyle. Well, at least not since she began dating Don Jr. in 2018. That's because as a Trump family member, she started taking a much more high-class approach to travel. In 2020, she was seen disembarking from Air Force One in Florida, while arm in arm with Don Jr., and a full face of makeup.
Yes, this was a passion of mine.
Despite her public lifestyle, however, Guilfoyle isn't totally averse to sharing the occasional intimate moment in her life. When Mother's Day rolled around in 2024, Guilfoyle shocked her Instagram followers with a photo showing her looking more natural than most fans had ever seen her. The image was a throwback taken shortly after Ronan's birth in 2006. In the pic, Guilfoyle had no hair extensions and wasn't wearing a stitch of makeup as she cuddled her new baby. Her skin glowed without any foundation, and unlike the way we usually see her, there was no lip liner, lipstick, or gloss in sight. Even though she had just entered the realm of new parenting, Guilfoyle also didn't seem to need concealer under her eyes, although that may have changed as she stepped into motherhood. The natural photo was a world away from her usual heavily made up and seemingly airbrushed Instagram uploads, though it was still sandwiched in between newer photos. Everything being as it is in her world, Guilfoyle's no-makeup throwback didn't mark a permanent change for her Instagram. Shortly after, she was back to her regularly scheduled program, posting the ultra-glam version of herself.